Hey team! So I just got off the phone with one of my new stylists. By the way, look at my nails. Aren't these dreamy? I'm obsessed. And we were talking about this business and how to keep it simple because this stylist was a busy mom. She she had a part-time job and was struggling with how to continue to make this business work for her with the madness of motherhood and with her busy life. And so I was talking to her and I'm like, look, this business is super simple. Okay, guys? And I think that we have overcomplicated things. I think we have, and I apologize if I've contributed to that, but I think that we've sometimes get so caught up in all the fluff that we forget to focus on the income producing activities. And so I was like, let's really narrow it down to the bare bones basics that you need to do to continue your business moving forward. And I'm going to share kind of our conversation with you guys today. So I said, listen, can you do just focus on doing 2 Facebook parties a month, just 2. And that's all. Like if everyone just focused on having 2 Facebook parties a month, at least, right? Just focus on having 2 and nothing else. Don't worry about all the fluff. Don't worry about doing posts on Facebook and Instagram. Don't worry about sending newsletters and VIP groups and blah, 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 blah. There's so much fluff that we get distracted by, right? So I was telling her, and all that stuff is like extra credit. All that stuff is a bonus. And if you want to continue doing it and you love that stuff, that's great. But if you're really struggling right now with your business and and it's summer and all your kids are home and you're traveling and life is crazy, here's how to really just continue moving your business forward so that you can bonus qualify every month. Guys, bonus qualifying should be a non-negotiable. So if you could focus on just 2 Facebook parties a month, and how you do that is you personally message people. Don't do posts asking the masses in your VIP group or on your personal wall. Just message people and message a lot of people. Go for no. And ask people if they want to host a party. Like, hey girl, I've got a set of nails with your name on it. If you host a party with me, are you interested? It's that simple. So you're messaging a ton of people during the time that you've allotted to work. Now, here's the thing. I know we're all busy, right? So you've got to set just a little bit of time every day to work your business. So it doesn't even have to be a power hour, guys. It can be a power half hour, but just really setting aside. So I was talking to her. I'm like, can you figure out some time during your lunch hour? When she's working I'm like, after you eat for like 30 minutes to just focus on getting those 2 parties booked and then focus on the parties once they're booked. So, I said just 30 minutes a day and make sure, and I told her to attach it to a habit. So like we always eat lunch, right? So maybe during your lunch hour or maybe during your kids' nap time, sometime that you won't be interrupted, right? Because when we get interrupted, we get frustrated. But if sometime when maybe you just wake up half an hour earlier and you work on your business. Because guys, I know I have 4 kids. It gets crazy pants. So if you can wake up half hour earlier, stay up half hour later, or, work during that, your like work lunch hour or something, and just do that consistently every day to focus on just at least 2 online Facebook parties, you're gonna succeed. And I was telling her, I'm like, all you have to do is have 2 Facebook parties that hit 150 each. That is simple to do, especially if you just message the hostess and you're like, hey, your party's, you've gotten 1 sale, good job. Hey, your party's getting closer to 150, message your friends and let them know that the deadline's coming up. Just so simple, you guys. And I was telling her, I'm like, if you're having 2 parties, just 2, I know I preach 6, but if you're just doing 2 parties a month, and then that's 2 hostesses you can follow up with after the party and say, hey girl, that was so fun. Have you ever considered becoming a stylist? Then you're reaching out to 2 people about becoming a stylist. So guys, I think we overcomplicate things. I do. I think it can be so simple, and this can all be done behind the scenes, right? Because your Facebook parties are all done in like Facebook groups or events that are closed and private. So this is it's so simple, you guys. And the awesome things about Facebook parties is that you can use Post My Party to schedule them, which you can literally do with like the click of a button. So guys, this doesn't have to take much time. Again, I know we're all busy. And so if you can just focus on getting 2 hostesses and get 2 for June, and then get 2 for July, and then get 2 for August, just start booking out like a boss. Anything else will be a bonus, right? But then if you've got your 2 parties and they hit 150, boom, you're bonus qualified. Boom, you have 2 hostesses to follow up with. So also, having an accountability partner. This is another thing I was telling her. I'm like, listen, pick an accountability partner. Maybe it's someone in your downline. Maybe it's a teammate that's on Team Nailed It. Maybe it's someone who's not even on Team Nailed It. Someone that you connect with, that you can both message each other and say, hey, I did my power half hour, meaning I looked for 2 hostesses. That's all you got to do. Look for 2 hostesses, host your 2 parties. Or they can be in-person parties, guys, but so simple. Having an accountability partner will help you stay accountable, because again, life gets in the way. So if you've got a friend messaging you saying, I did my power half hour, then you're like, oh crap, I got to do mine. So pick an accountability partner. You can even comment below and say, hey, I'm looking for an accountability partner. But keep it simple. If you do just that, your business will move forward. Your team can grow. Focus on those income producing activities. Like I was thinking about that for myself. I'm like, I get easily distracted too, but parties are where the income's at. Parties is how you can expand your network. Parties is where you can have, where you can follow up with hostesses, right? So it's really all comes down to parties. And I think so often we do everything else but the parties. But you guys, Facebook parties are so simple. So let's not complicate this business. And you guys, I have to tell you, in the summer, it is going to be slow. That is just natural for an online business because people aren't online as much in the summer. So don't beat yourself up if things are slower in the summer. I've noticed that with other online businesses that I've run. Summer's always slower. That's okay. But right now we're planting the seeds for the fall because fall's going to blow up. So you've got to be planting the seeds now so that you can enjoy the fruits of your labor in the fall. So it's just a natural, there's always ebbs and flow in your business. So don't beat yourself up if summer's slow. Just continue to be consistent with those, just at least 2 parties a month, guys. And then samples, trying to give out samples, get nails on fingers, okay? If you're handing out samples or if you're, having people request samples, your network's going to grow again. So you guys, it's very, very simple. So don't overcomplicate things. Don't get caught up in all the fluff and you see all these people doing all this crazy crap. It's like, no, just if you can have 2 parties that are $150 each, boom, you're doing what you need to do to make your business grow. So I just wanted to share with you a little bit of my conversation with this new stylist because I think many people needed to hear this. I know I tend to overcomplicate things too, but it's so simple. This business is so simple and it's so fun. So don't overcomplicate it. Just spend your time doing the income producing activities, and that is parties, okay? You don't have to do all the 50 other things. All that stuff is fluff. All that stuff is extra, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it, but focus on what's important, guys, right now, and that is parties, all right? Thanks for watching. Let's make the rest of this month amazing, and so that we can plant those seeds and grow our garden for the fall, because the fall is going to be incredible. All right? Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.